Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hope all is well. And it's a dirty, dirty game out here. The counting still going up on that mass shooting in Texas. When I went to bed last night, they had done found several more bodies. Count went up to 19, and they say they sure that it was more in there. So y'all keep y'all prayers up for Texas and Tracy. See, the Lord do everything for a reason. While y'all think y'all were hurting Teresa, y'all probably was protecting Teresa. She probably could have been in the way of that gun before he got to that school. Y'all know he beat up his grandma first. Y'all know that kid beat up his grandmother first. Then went to the schoolhouse and started shooting. 18-year-old kid. He go to thing in New Jersey. In New Jersey this morning, they walk around shooting people. So when you think you'll be doing something to hurt people, you just might be happy. The Lord don't make no mistake. None. So it just might be a good thing. Teresa locked up right now. We're gonna look at it the good way. We gotta stay prayed up out here. What about that lady in Chicago, y'all? What about that lady in Chicago in that abandoned house? Abducted, raped, tied up, and a bystander found her yesterday, chained up in there. This crossed the world, Creed. We got to stay prayed up. Y'all got to get in, be more in tune to them kids, to our kids. We got to be in their mind, state of mind frame at all times, baby. You don't just wake up and do these things like I told y'all. That young man beat his grandma first before he made it to the schoolhouse. I want to say they say he shot her, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say beat her up. You got to be a pretty sick individual to put your hands on an adult. Your mama, your grandma, your daddy, your uncle, them. Y'all know how it goes. We got to stay prayed up, y'all. Learn to love always. We got war right here in America. Y'all waiting on somebody big to come attack us, and a lot of little ones attacking us every day. That's more than army. We got to stay prayed up. Pay close attention to them kids, man. We can do what's in our means. It ain't no such thing as I didn't know. I didn't. I didn't. I haven't. Get in there too know. Get in the nigga head. Thank you. What's going on with you today, buddy? one-on-one. I wouldn't give a fuck if you got 30 kids. Do it individually, 30 times. I ain't telling y'all to do nothing I don't do. I do that. Might not know everything, but I'm there. You're not gonna ever know everything. You know what I'm saying? With these kids. But you could know enough to get on top of things. And I say this because we in a virtual world and we got virtual family all across this world. For sure in all those states that I just named this morning. We gotta stay prayed up, y'all. The school might have took the prayers out the school, but pray, make sure them children pray before going to school. At your house. Going to school in the car. Let them get it out. There was a little boy in Atlanta, Georgia, a couple of years ago, got abducted. Little black boy, about 7 or 8. He got abducted by a kidnapper. That little boy went to singing that church music so hard on that kidnapper. I promise y'all to God, the kidnapper took that little boy and tossed him off to the aisle. Dropped him right on back off. Don't play with the Lord. Y'all ain't see that? That was in Atlanta, Georgia. Little black kid got kidnapped a couple of years ago. And he did what he was taught and knew how to do. And they would pray. And that baby went to singing that church song and singing that church song. The kidnapper had to take that baby back and drop him off. Little black boy. It was all across the news. So yeah, you gotta stay prayed up out here. It started at home, y'all. And it seems to me they getting younger and younger. They getting younger and younger. But yeah, the count numbers of bodies went up yesterday. It was first at 14, then a couple of subscribers came in and said, no, truth, it done went up to 18. So last night, after that live, it had done went up to 19. They found another body. And they said it was still counting, that they were sure it was more bodies. Said the young man had beat up his grandmother, grabbed a couple of guns, went to the nearest schoolhouse and went shooting up in there. Said an innocent bystander heard the shootings at the school, ran with his gun and shot the killer. Killed the killer. He was 18. BK Beauty, good morning. Good morning, baby. You say breaks my heart. Don't it? Don't it? That's why I say the Lord do everything for a reason. They think they were hurting Tracy, but after all this what been going down, I'm glad Tracy's somewhere put up right now. When they tell y'all jail is a lifesaver, y'all better believe that. Y'all better believe it. Because 9 times out of 10, the Lord is removing you out the way of danger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He could be saving your life or keeping you from killing somebody. By the time when it sat down for a couple of days, your mind back right. You can live again. Promise you. Some people get it and some people just ain't gonna get it. Even the Bible tells us that. We gotta stay prayed up and we gotta get in tune to our kids. It gotta start at home. I promise y'all, it gotta start at home. So then I get up this morning and they said it was a memo out. Be careful in New Jersey. It's a gunman walk around shooting. Just last week, it was New York. Gunman shooting. Texas. Chicago. They found a woman in an abandoned house tied up. A passerby, I guess, heard some struggling and went and checked it out. That's what it was. The lady in tied up, chained up, got kidnapped and raped and chained to a house in Chicago. That was out there this morning. And I know we got family all across, a virtual family all across America. Y'all be careful out there. Stay prayed up. It's sad, y'all. We in war at our own house. Don't even know who the fuck we fight. That's the part that's scary. Y'all go. They went to World War One, World War Two, World War Three. They knew who they were fighting, y'all. They knew where they were going. They knew what they had to fight. And now we in war and we don't even know what the hell to look for. Y'all understand that? Contrary, Miss D, what's good morning, baby? Things are crazy everywhere. I checked my child out of school last week because in one day they had 6 to 8 fights. Homegrown killers. BK Beauty. Checked the kids out of school last week because they had 6 to 8 fights. And y'all know what's sad? Do y'all know what's sad? It ain't even summer yet. Some of this you look for in the summer. It's hot, muggy, humidity, and things go down during the summer. A lot of kids everywhere, this stuff is happening every day now. Some ain't even here yet. So now is the time, if y'all haven't been, to get in tune with them kids, man. I got 11 kids in here. You know what I woke up and said in the morning? I need to call 2 of my cousins and get 3 of their children apiece. Promise to God. And I'm going to call them when I get off the phone because I got a house full already. Two of my little cousins. I don't know. They felt on my mind last night. Woke up with it on my heart. I know when the Lord talking to me, you got to be still, baby. Lord talk to us all the time. You got to be still sometimes and listen. Pay attention. Because the Lord ain't going to holler and scream to tell us something. He going to talk with a light, soft voice. You barely can hear it if you're not still. You got to learn to love. Learn to love. The Bible ain't give us number 2 commandment, and that's to love and love thy neighbor. It was at one point where our culture didn't know nothing but love and how to love, how to stick together. Our culture saw we was taught. Couldn't get bigoted or be disrespectful. None of that back then in slavery days. All you had to do was love. Take care of your neighbor. We losing in everything. Bottom of the totem pole in everything. We get in the way of our own self sometimes. Damn near all the time. Cat Mitchell, hey Truth and Chat, what's the topic today? To love and learn to love, baby. There's so much going on out there. Get them kids, baby. One-on-one with your own kids. Don't let nobody teach our kids but y'all. Don't let the streets raise our kids. If they took prayer out of schoolhouse, y'all bring it back before they go. Pray all the way to the school. Don't forget to pray. Every time one of mine walk out, I don't care if it's to go outside and play. I'm always saying, don't forget to pray. Don't forget to pray. The world is very busy, Cat Mitchell. And we could do what's in our means. Each one of us as parents can do what's in our means and teach our kids how to pray, how to love, and how to be observant to their surroundings. But prayer does changes things. Like I told you, the little black boy got kidnapped a couple of years ago and prayed and sung the gospel all the way till the kidnapper dropped them back off to his house in Atlanta. He was about 6 or 7 years old. A little black boy was on the news. About 2 years ago. Not even long ago. Got to start somewhere, y'all. Got to be at home. After a while, you can't even send your children to school. After a while y'all around here playing, you're not going to be able to send your kids to school, especially if you love them. Like Miss DJ said, things are crazy everywhere. I checked my kids out of school last week because in one day they had 6 to 8 fights. That was last week probably. And a week after that, you got 19 and counting bodies at the schoolhouse. Like now, the more commonplace to go do these acts, schoolhouse, church, grocery store. They want bodies, mass action, y'all, going on. They want more than one. We under tight. We been under tight. Don't nobody start caring or paying attention to it happening in their house. Then they want to change and break all kind of rules and make all kind of laws without going through. But wait a minute, that's what I was telling y'all about the crack cocaine. They let that linger around because it wasn't in their vicinity. They dropped it off in ours. That pill mill shit, they tried to do the same thing, but they hurry up and got rid of that. Because it wasn't in our area. It was designed for us, but it hit them harder. They wasn't having that. That shit ain't stay around for a year. Tunchi, K2, they put that here too for y'all black ass. We weren't going like that neither. They tricked the ones that's on it through the probation office, through the government. Oh, you could take this. They're not going to detect it in your pee. Using them as lab rats with this shit. When they start affecting they people, now they'll give you more. You get a steeper charge for K2 and Tunchi than you would crack cocaine or rock. Look it up, cause it affected their home. What they put out here for ours. And we get ice cream from praying and loving. Learn to love, family. We all we got. You got black people out there don't even claim. But if you look it up, they black. Just like that, this juke joint back here. We always been out here on our own. Talking about our coach. I just wanted to come out here and tell y'all, man, keep y'all head up, cause that's where the Lord at. We stay prayed up. Y'all stay prayed up. And y'all keep an eye on y'all kids, man. Teach our kids what's going on. It's a real world out here, and it ain't sugar coated at all. It's blood raw out here. Juju and I love y'all, man. Y'all keep Texas in y'all prayers. New Jersey in y'all prayers. That lady in Chicago in y'all prayers. And keep Tracy Pieces. Tracy with the T in y'all prayers. Tracy living my truth in y'all prayers. Whatever y'all want to call it. Thank y'all for coming through. BK Beauty, Country and Miss D, and Cat Mitchell. I appreciate y'all for coming through, listening, and dropping down and talking to us. We'll be back. Keep y'all head up, because that's where the Lord is. We stay prayed up out here. Pay attention to y'all surroundings. Make sure y'all kids do as well. They took the prayer out of the church house. Out of the schoolhouse, but they didn't take prayer out y'all house. Get the prayer on before they get there. Juju and I love y'all, man. We'll be back. 1.